Some very exciting news for any Formula 1 fans who are hoping to head to this year's United States Grand Prix in Austin, Texas, because Grandstand tickets have just gone on sale. So, as a Formula 1 fan who has been to the Grand Prix many times, this is my best advice and where I think you should sit based on the experience and the views you would like to have. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I am so incredibly ill and can barely speak at the moment, and I'm surviving off of tea and lozenges, so this is the best you're getting for now. It will be better later. Very specifically for the United States Grand Prix, one of the most important things to know as a fan if you're getting grandstand tickets is how to actually get to your grandstand and how far away your grandstand is from basically all of the important landmarks and attractions at the track. So for reference, this is the main amphitheater and all of the concerts are going to take place like up over here on the concert lawn. The main turn, Hill 1, is all the way over here. It is a trek and a half. It is no joke, such a long walk and so far away from anything else that if you want to sit at Turn 1 Hill, you need to be dedicated to being there all day. The views, amazing, the vibes, spectacular, but this is a journey. If this is going to be your first ever Grand Prix, I highly suggest you stay within what I would consider the main triangle, which is going to be like Grandstand 19, Grandstand 15, and Grandstand 12. They kind of make like this triangle for the main entrance, which is like right up here. It means it's really easy to get to every single day. You basically walk in the front entry gates. You're also close to like the main food halls and of course the amphitheater where all of like the driver interviews take place. And there's also like a lot of general admission seating. So you can actually wander around a decent bit and get a good view of the track, but you don't have to sacrifice like spending so much of your time wandering around the track. However, if you're not a big fan of the location or the price point of those grandstands, I also highly recommend Grandstand 4, which is on this side of the track and is one of the only grandstands I recommend on this side, simply because the bridges to get there are really easy. They're like right here and right here, meaning you really aren't too terribly far away from all of the big attractions, and you're actually a lot closer to the Coda Lawn where all of the big concerts take place. So if getting to those locations is important to you, which I think for a lot of fans it is, that is a really good grandstand to hold because you kind of get the best of everything. It's your first time, I'm so sorry, but I don't care how good the cost is, do not sit out next to Turn 9 because yes, you're close to the concert lawn, but you're so far away from everything else at that point, you might as well just get Turn 1 tickets and general admission and just like suffer that way, because at least that way you're close to some people and close to other things. And yes, if you want to cough up the money for main grandstand tickets, it's like really nice, and it's actually really close to like the main track invasion entry points, which is where you can like storm the track as a fan and like run to the podium after the Grand Prix, and it is such a good time. But the tickets are a little bit pricey, so if you have the money to spend, it's worth it. But if you don't worry, there are a lot of other really good options. Anyway, I'm going back to bed. If you have questions about the United States Grand Prix, let me know, and in the meantime, good luck getting your grandstand tickets.